Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel for another LEGO build. Today will be part 1 of 2 of upgrading my favorite LEGO set of all time, the LEGO Marvel Modular Daily Bugle. So today is going to be primarily just doing MILS plate. So essentially we're going to be taking it from that little old flimsy MILS plate and turning it into this one. Now the MILS plate that I built does have a hole obviously in the back. That is because there is a table leg for the second area of the city that goes right in the corner. This won't affect the building at all, but I did want to just lay it out beforehand, and it works out perfect. So thank you very much. Eyeball on that one worked out pretty well. And then of course you do have the front section for the curb here. Similar to what I want to do with every building, I want a custom tile design in front of it, so I will be using Daily Bugle little tile pieces for their newspaper as kind of like their walk of fame around the outside. I think that's going to look pretty cool. I might just start with 4, 2 on each side of the entrances for now, and then encase them in red tiles, which are in the mail. Hopefully they get here by the time I'm done with this. Part 2 of this video will be adding a light kit to it, and I've really been debating a lot with this building lately. Like I said, it is my favorite. However, it's a lot going on, and this and the Avengers Tower look amazing as buildings, but they're awkward to put in a city since they don't entirely match and they have a lot going on. So I think I am going to take away quite a bit of the minifigures for this, and as of now I'll be leaving the Green Goblin like coming out of the window, but even that is subject to change at some point. I've really been debating tearing that down and just making it a standard building, and then just having like a couple of the major villains, and then Spider-Man obviously like fighting them, maybe like Spider-Gwen as well. Daredevil and Punisher might wind up somewhere else in the city, but just for now I do want to just clean this up a little bit. It's a little bit too busy for me in that corner, and I just kind of want to sanction it down just a little bit. And I just did make a room for all like the Marvel minifigures and Marvel sets that aren't going to be in the city. So it's a good time to kind of just take away some of these, put them off to the side, and tone down the city. So that is all on the list for today. With the MILS plate, hopefully it's going to look pretty good. Obviously we're going to have to tile swap a bit, going from the dark gray to the light gray, of course, to match the rest of my sidewalk, but I am excited to get this building done. It's the second tallest one, and this, could be interesting. It's a little fragile. The Daily Bugle is definitely a fragile one, and obviously there's a hole in the wall on the bottom, and you have tons and tons of very unforgiving windows. So I'm going to peel this off, put it on here the best I can, but we'll see. I'm not sure if I finish this before the red bricks or like the red tiles arrive. I might kind of just let it go, just encase them in dark gray, wait for the light kit video, and I'll just replace them there. So worst case scenario, we'll do that. After this, I did take the police station out. It's actually sitting over there very sketchily off the corner of a shelf. Makes me a little nervous, but there it is. So we're going to do this first, then the lighting kit, and then we'll MILS plate the police station as well. Then this entire area of the city is done except for the massive project of the Avengers Tower, which I'm also going to probably remove a bunch of minifigures from just to clean it up a little bit and make it a little bit more focused, maybe just towards like the first movie at most. That is a little bit easier to take all of the pieces away from, so I might do that. I'm not 100% sure yet. Maybe keep like Iron Man or something. I don't really know, but it's just too much going on in this little area of the city, and I don't want to move them somewhere else. So I'm just going to clean it up a little bit. I might make it like just a Spider-Man only city for now, and maybe we'll go that route, sneak like Daredevil and Punisher in little street corners or alleyways and something like that, and we'll see how it turns out. But yeah, let's get started with MILS plating this guy first, and then see how it looks. I'm really excited to see it all done, all laid out, and be a lot more stable, but I also can't wait to see the light kit. So thank you guys so much for joining me for another build. Feel free to check out the rest of my playlist in the description below. Got tons of stuff going on right now, and tons more projects for the next few months already lined up and ready to go. So thank you guys so much again for joining me. I'll see you at the end of the build, folks. Alright everybody, so here's the final look at the MILS plate. I did obviously decide to get rid of the Green Goblin crashing through scene. I love it. I obviously miss the actual battle portion of this, but you know what? I forgot her. Took every other minifigure away, and of course I forgot one. But I overall am really happy with how it turned out. No instructions, no nothing. I took the pieces that essentially were breaking out of here and built that. So I'm very happy with it. Looks perfect. Fits perfect. Very happy with how it turned out. I think it's going to look great in the city. Once I clean up the Avengers Tower in the next couple weeks, most likely, it'll all look a lot more perfect. So overall, obviously, did that MILS plate, still have that gap in the back. I don't have the red tiles just yet. This actually didn't take me near as long as I thought it would. So overall, I just did dark gray and red on one side. You can see 2 newspaper clippings on either one of those. Of course, I'll switch them to the red when they actually get here, hopefully before I actually put it back in the city after the lighting kit is done. But I did want to just get this video finished up, point out some of the differences. So obviously the Green Goblin portion is the biggest one here. I switched all of these pieces here to dark gray instead of the light gray, just to kind of give it a different coloration. Put a small drainage area here, kept the fire hydrant, and of course the 2 plants. On the inside, you can see Peter Parker sitting in his office. I actually added a couple minifigures to the roster itself, including in the waiting room, and I added a security officer as well. I did tile off this side completely just because I will be able to at least see a portion of that, and obviously I didn't want it to be too plain on that side. However, the back end, I will not be seeing in the current form, and I'm really, really, really low on these 2x2 tiles, and basically every light gray piece that is a tile, I'm really, really low on. I actually definitely don't have enough to go forward with the police station, so I do have to order another batch of those, which isn't too bad. I usually order them by the 50 or 100. I should probably just stockpile like 1,000 of those things at this point. But overall, I did just enough to get the dumpsters down. And then on the opposite side, I did do this corner just because you will be able to see it like in the city overviews and some of the smaller portions when I actually upgrade. You can see this on the side of where the police station is. So I left the sewer drain, added a couple tiles to the end, so that is completely ready to go. But overall, pretty simple. I didn't change anything else other than the 3rd floor MILS plate. And then obviously you have J. Jonah Jameson up top. I added, I think his name's Ben. I might be wrong. I'm probably wrong. Right to the inside of there as well. A couple of the minifigures in here had been knocked down, so I'm really happy with how this turned out, and I think it looks great. So if you're wondering what a Daily Bugle looks like without the battle scene, here you are. Thank you guys so much for joining me for another build. Like I said, this is going to be a 2-part project. This is the MILS plate and the initial upgrades. This will, of course, change the lighting kit as well. All the other minifigures are, of course, going to be sitting on my Marvel shelf for now, but we'll get back to those eventually one day, either through the city or just in my Marvel display. And, I almost forgot, I did add a lamppost as well, since it is technically a modular building. It needs one. So thank you guys so much for joining me for another build. Feel free to check out the rest of the projects that I'm currently working on, like the massive, just a huge, incredible Hogwarts display that is currently being built. If you are a huge fan of Harry Potter, Legos, or Hogwarts, whatever, what do you want to call it? Definitely check that one out. It's pretty cool. Really proud of that one so far. And I'll see you next time. Happy building, everybody.